Hello fellow makers and welcome back. In today's episode, that's right, we're going to be making foam chainmail. Is that possible? Yes it is. Due to Ben Eady made templates with a laser cutter and cut out 2mm foam to link together to make foam chainmail. Chainmail has always been a struggle in the cosplay community. I bought some stuff, fabric stuff at Party City. It looks kind of cool and I like it, it works for me. But to get that raw, heavy duty like chainmail look, he's actually sat down and engineered it. And today we're going to be putting some of that together. He made his first version when he was on Adam Savage's Tested. He's made an improvement since then. So what we have today is the new version, and we're going to put them together today. So if you guys are ready, let's get started. Well, there it is again. He also has a website, Foam Armory. Again, I'll have links for us below. This is the chainmail, and when you get it, it comes in a sheet like this. He has different techniques. You can take an X-Acto blade if you have the patience, and you can go through and cut these little lengths. I found if you just pull it a little bit, it kind of comes off. So let's get that started. I have a cup right here. Look at all these cool bits. There's some fallout. There's some circles and little teardrop shapes. This is great for adding detail to my costumes in the future. So I am not going to be throwing this stuff away. I'm going to be keeping the little circles. The little circles make great foam rivets. So you get a win-win. You get the chainmail and you get an additional detail for your armor. So we're going to proceed to get these guys, and we'll make a couple of strips. And I know what people are thinking. You think that's going to be a little time-consuming, but compared to real chainmail, I have friends that make chainmail, and they basically just sit down and watch a movie and get their pliers out, and it takes hours, if not, well, let me rephrase that. It doesn't take hours, it takes days to make stuff out of chainmail. So we'll start with we use the white paper so you guys can see what's going on here. Got this right here, making sure it's all lined up. We have our two links right here. We're going to start off by putting these two together. You see the circle here. Now again, this is what Ben talks about, having a knitting needle, which I understand would work much better. To put this hole, as you guys can see really quickly, this is all the loop. These are the holes and the loops in the back. So they're facing forward, and then we insert, and I just squeeze it, push it through like that. That's one, two, all right, there it is. That's our first link. As Ben instructs in the video, he says it's a lot easier if you just heat it up and press it flat. It tends to do like a little V thing. It's kicking out. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a heat gun. Let's heat up and push it down flat a little bit. I got my heat board. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you don't have to kill it. Just get it hot enough to press down. See that chainmail action starting to happen? All right, these guys have been heated and pressed down. So the next step is, again, like we had before, having our, oops, make sure these guys are free. Make sure the little hooker circles are broken open. Got it. Okay, same drill again. This is the looping we're gonna have. These guys go inside these guys. So you squeeze, push through. Oh, you know what's cool too? You're right, Ben. Once you heat this up too, it makes this foam, when you heat it, it makes the foam a little bit tougher and denser, and it makes it easier to put the softer loops through. So again, we're going to go ahead and loop. Start to loop through here. All right, it's looking good. I got, it's starting to take shape, guys. Look at this. That's awesome. Look at that. That's chainmail. Backside looks interesting, but this looks cool too. So we're gonna go ahead and do, I got 3 more. We're gonna do 3 more on this. I believe that'll give us enough to kind of play with and get a view of what it's going to look like. All right, heat it up, made it all nice and flat. Look at that. That is so impressive. I like that you actually can see through it too, like so if you have fabric or colors, it will show through. This is big enough to play with it. Let's go ahead, or our next step is we'll go ahead and do a little bit of sealing on this and paint it. That's what we'll be doing next. And so we're going to seal this today with Creature Cast. This is Creature Cast. This is liquid neoprene rubber. The reason I'm going to use it today, it's super water thin. Now when you get Creature Cast, you can add a thickening agent. So if you guys want to spray it and put it on suits, I recommend getting the thickener for it. But for today, we're not. We're going to keep it water thin. So I'm going to show you, pour it in my cup. And we're going to apply it with a chip brush. Oh, that's plenty. Now this is a liquid neoprene. This is non-toxic, which is great. But the one thing about Creature Cast, which makes it great for foam, is it sticks really well. It sticks so much that it sticks to my hands and I have to scrub with soap and water, so I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna put some gloves on. Normally I usually lay out paper, but Creature Cast has a tendency, if you put this on, it'll stick to paper. So we're going to use some foil instead. Got my Creature Cast, my brush. And I just want to do a really thin. Now again, guys, if you don't have Creature Cast, you can definitely use the PVA glue. That's stuff that I've been recommended. You just have a Mod Podge is a great product. Just something that's acrylic based, that's water thin, just so you can seal up the foam a little bit. And again, if you want to know where to get this Creature Cast, I'll have links for this below the video. Yes, I'm blown. I just want to make sure I want that light to show through. I'm just going to do a little bit on the backside too as well. Now this is completely dry. We're doing the foil anymore. Get some paper. We're going to move on to painting. Now you can use just about anything. I probably could use rub and buff, any kind of bright metallic. What I have today is I have some acrylic stainless steel. I like this. This is from Nova. Now again, you don't have to use this particular paint. You can use any kind of metallic paints. Just something you know is going to highlight. I know Adam Savage used spray paint, which is their technique. But I figured since he's already done that, let's do something a little bit different. Because he applied spray paint to raw foam. And raw foam has a tendency to just kind of soak up some of the color, and I figured since we sealed it, it'll allow the paint to pop more. Oh, look at that. That looks awesome. Yeah, this looks, look at this. And I like the fact you can see through it. All right, let's do it. Let's do it to the other side. There it is. Check this out. Look at that. That is foam chainmail. Wow, there it is again, everybody. This is amazing. It's foam chainmail. Amazing. It's so great. And I was a little intimidated in putting it together, but once you get the system down, start linking them together, it's really easy. And I know some people are going to think it's time consuming, but it's a hell of a lot easier than putting together real chainmail. Real chainmail. And the benefit is too, guys, it's light and it's comfortable and it's really available. You can buy this stuff. Go, guys, Ben Eady have his for his website. I have it linked below. Go buy it, play with it, make it. Once you guys do some couple of chainmails, you're going to be addicted. This is going to be a great access to your armor, especially doing medieval armor, fantasy armor, and you need that missing link of chainmail. This is the place to go. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. This is from my live stream I do every Monday and Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here on twitch.tv/EvilTedSmith. And if it's your first time watching me, don't forget to go to my website, eviltedsmith.com. I have numerous patterns for sale, links, shopping supplies, and even better, on this button, YouTube channel, subscribe. Please subscribe, check it out, and I will catch you back next time right here on the Evil Ted channel.